I want to go over the parts of the browser now, so you get familiar with it. Now, right here's the library. So the library contains everything that I can see for files, right? So here, for example, is a pane. Here I see the project. I go to here, I see the groups, where sounds, instruments, effects, and samples. Next to that, we have files. These are the files that are on my computer. These are a hard drive there. That's my Mac hard drive. I also have a Mac Companion for my backup, the desktop. I can see my Sample Kings folder. So these are files I have on my computer. I can access these files anytime I want to. Obviously here you can see I have my hip hop kits up, so they're already set up for that part of my file section in the browser. And so here we have our content selector. Now right here we have the NI logo, and there I can select content. It's factory content that Native Instrument has already given us that's installed in the system. I select here, this is the user content. This is obviously files that I already have. I may have taken some Native Instrument files and sort of manipulated them, sort of made different samples or something, or put my own samples in. This is my content or the user's content. So it's important to know that. Now below is a product selector. I can click here to open up the drop-down menu, and so I can sort of select particular products and product categories like we did before. I can go to here, as you can see there. Whoa, looking at the sample drum sounds is right there, right? That's for this user. I go back here, and then now we're seeing type of samples. See this here? Ambient samples, analog samples, blip, blop. You can see right there, right? I can go back here. Let's go here to projects, and I have types of projects, right? So this right here is a product selector, but below that here we have types. And this is a filter. This allows us to search like for files based on a type or a subtype of a particular tag or a particular file. It's pretty cool. It makes it easier for us to actually search for files as we did before earlier. So I would go here, of course, and as we said before, we go here to effects, and we find effect, and here's the mode. This would be our subtype, the mode, right? And so below that, we have our search field. I did it earlier. I put 808 in. It searches the content that, of course, you see I'm in NI, which is Native Instrument. It searches that content. It says, okay, look, I found what you're looking for. It's right here. And what it does, it populates our result list, which is this list right here. I click something here, then it goes there. It says this is the list of items that match the search parameters. Here at the bottom of the browser, we have the control bar. This provides sort of a useful way for us to like get around our tools when browsing. So sometimes I have a file. It could be a project. For example, here I have projects, right? And then I may want to know what type that project is. And so I go here to the bottom to the control bar, and you'll see now it says edit, and it has a little I here for info, right? I click on info, we see the file format, we see the date that that file was formatted and modified. We also see the file size and the type of file, which is an MXPRJ, which is a project file, right? Let's close that out. And I also have this edit button here. I click edit, and we get a list of types. We have bank, types, and properties. And one item selected already. So we see that I'll pull this up, get my cursor, and it becomes this vertical cursor. I can pull up this entire little menu we have here. As you can see here, we can label and tag. And what we mean by tagging, we can say, okay, yeah, you know what I want to do right now? I want to go here and I want to, bam, I want to make sure that's a club file. So when it comes up as type, it's going to be a club file.